Hello and welcome to Tink's Tarot. Today we're doing a daily read for February 21st, 2020. We are doing a read for Cancer. And again, this reading is intended for the 21st of February 2020, but if you find it at another time, the messages are meant for you when you find this message. Today we are going to be doing a Fae reading because it is Friday and I love me some Fae on Friday. Also a love reading, a chakra meditation reading, a shadow reading, and of course, we will begin with the tarot reading. So let me move my crystals out of the way here that I work with each of these decks. As I get cleaned up, I will give my normal spiel, which is that this is for entertainment purposes only. And of course, Cancer, as you know, this is for guidance. You have complete control over your destiny with the choices that you make today, Cancer. Take these messages, do what you will with them, but make your own destiny. And remember, if this reading does not apply to you, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising with or Venus, or cross watchers are also welcome. If this message doesn't seem to apply to you, then this reading is not meant for you. It's very simple. Maybe watch your other moon sign, sun sign, or rising Venus. Okay, see if one of those messages apply. Otherwise, this message was not meant for you today. It's very much like the Serenity Prayer. I like to say, take what you like and leave the rest. And with that, I will also mention that if you're interested in learning, while I ask for guidance for my Cancers, for the Human Collective of Cancer. Oh, look at that. We got 3 right out of the gate. All right, we're just going to go with those. If you are interested in the crystals I use, information on the cards that are pulled, this is not a deep dive. This is a simple, quick read because I believe that your time is just as important as mine. So if you have any questions on any of these cards, if you leave me a comment in the comment section, I will absolutely do my best to help you with any questions you have regarding this read. And I do shuffle while I talk. That may irritate some, but I'm just going to tell you that that may mean that this is not the channel for you because I do shuffle while I talk. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull all of your cards out, and then we will go over them in a little bit more depth. I have a Fae message for the Human Collective of Cancer today, please. I invite those who would speak to me through these cards to give me a message from the Fae for Cancer today. Cancer of the Human Collective. What does Cancer need to hear from the Fae? What is your message today? Let us know. How are you handling this Mercury retrograde, Cancer? So we do have 3 retrogrades this year, same as last year. This one really isn't that bad. Can I get a message for Cancer from the Fae, please? Since Mercury is being handled by Pisces, and Pisces being its beautiful, watery fluidness, Mercury doesn't really like that, but it does keep some of that power at bay. There we go. Got a message. Thank you very much. And can I have a chakra meditation, please? Can I have, oh, that just flew right out. I didn't even have to ask too hard. Alrighty. Oh, beautiful. All right, that's what we like to hear. And last but not least, can I get a shadow card for my Cancers, please? Can I get a shadow card? What is going on behind the scenes? For those who have gone before me, my friends, my family that are beyond, those who have come before me, ancestors, my spirits, those who would speak to me through the cards, those who can see further than Cancer can see these days, my Human Collective of Cancer would like to know, what are they not seeing? What is behind the scenes for my Cancer? What is the shadow they need to work on or be aware of? Share with the class. Oh, wow. Okay. That was like 4 cards. We're going to take all of them, and I'll read them as fast as I can for you. Hopefully that will work. So let's see what I've got for you today, Cancer. All right. Tarot first, as usual. These all came out at once, but I'm just going to read them in this order. So the first one you got is an Ace of Wands. So it looks like you might be a little concerned. Winds of change are happening, but you're not sure about that one. But then followed by the Sun. What? Beautiful. Fantastic. I love that. Two of Swords. All right, Cancer. You're ready to make that choice. You are ready to make the choice. Go with it. You know the answer to the choice. You're just not making it. So just make it. You already know the answer. There's no reason not to make it. Look, you have the Sun in front of you. The Sun is illuminating everything that you need to know. It is brilliant. You do not even need to worry when you have the Sun in front of you. All right, so let's look at your love cards, okay? And you have a number 43. Can you see that? It says love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And that, look at that beautiful moon for my Cancerians. So much beauty in this card. So you'll notice that on this card, there's some rocky waters. And when you look at this card, they are saying to you that you can get through this, that your love, and this isn't necessarily romantic love. This is a family here. This is a family that's having, in this boat that's being carried. This is the earth that's being carried. This is your castle, your dreams, your visions, everything you're manifesting. It is not an easy road, but this card, when this card comes up, it is letting you know that love is what keeps us going, right? The Beatles said it correctly. Do you know what I mean? Um, love is all you need. That's where I'm going with that? All right, you also got a number 1, and with that, the number 1 is listen with your heart. Sorry about that. I kind of I couldn't really see it. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. And that's kind of probably going to go with your Ace of Wands a little bit. When this card comes up, you'll notice she has this shell that, what is it? Fibonacci shell, where everything in the universe is included in that perfect mathematical moment. Some people hold it up and hear the ocean, and really what other people hear is the entirety of the universe. Okay? When you get that card, you want to remember to listen past what you think. You want to listen with your whole heart. Okay? Beyond your senses, beyond what Cancer is very, very intuitive. And when this card comes up, it means that you may not be paying attention to your intuition. Okay? But when you are listening and hearing people, listen with your heart. Listen from a good, solid place. Okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I kind of lost my breath there for a minute. Your meditation chakra card is a soul chakra card. So this chakra is actually above the crown chakra. It is in connection with the divine, and this is a number 36, divine wisdom. And when this card comes up, it means that the divine is letting you know, meditate in, jump in. They have messages for you. You are connected with the divine. What you are doing is divine. This is, with the sun. Meditate, and the messages will come to you. Okay? That's what they want you to know when that card comes up. So with this new direction, I'm going to say you've got this Ace of Wands, you've got this inspiration happening, but there's a lack of direction here, right? The winds are changing, but you can't really tell which way the, those the things on the top of the houses, I can't think of what they're called, the weather vanes, maybe. You can't tell which way it's going because it's not upright. You're not sure. So listen Listen with your heart and ask for the divine wisdom, and that will help you. That will tell you everything that you need to know. And that's kind of that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Um, you got to be real careful. Well, I don't know, because you have the sun here, right? And with this, you have success. Everything is success coming in. So if you pay attention and you listen and you just make that decision, it's not an argument. It's just a decision. It's just a conversation. Listen with your heart for that Two of Swords. I'm feeling like these go together. And just know that whatever rocky road this is that you don't know, love is going to take you through it. I feel like those are going strongly together, Cancer. And then let's move on to your Fae card, which is a 17. And it is New Moon Fae, soul scrying. Look at that beautiful moment right there. All right, so when you get the soul scrying card, you want to pay attention because they really are. So, first off, don't forget new moon coming up tomorrow, okay? But she rules. Look at that moon behind. Can you see that? You've got so many moons in these, and then the sun. That's fantastic. I love it. I'm looking at some of your other cards that have moons. So, for example, seduction and and the new moon Fae and the love endures. That's three beautiful moons. And then the Two of Swords has the tiny moon at the back, which you may or may not be able to see on camera. But let's go back to talking about the new moon Fae. So she's all about myths and dreams, right? With the wings and her coloring with the blue and everything. So she's gonna see between the worlds, especially during a new moon. With it being dark, she has the ability to see through and create that light. So if you are worried right now with this Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords reversed, if you are worried, if you are feeling abandoned, if you are yearning for experience, or you're just kind of lost right now in that moment right now, just be aware, Cancer, that a little bit of that is Mercury retrograde. A little bit of that is your Mars moving, but it's gonna end up okay. And a little bit is that, you know, mm, you haven't accepted yourself. You haven't accepted what you truly, this choice that's easy, that's gonna give you success. You have this fantastic idea of who you are, what you want to do, whatever it is, whether it's work, yourself. I'm just looking over here. You definitely are having some issues with abandonment and feeling, because when it's reversed, it's not a recognition of um, your sacrifice for others. It's a personal recognition that you're feeling like an abandonment. And when the new moon Fae comes up, she's like, "Hey, take care of yourself. Hey, you're not understanding this longing, this memory problem, this soul amnesia, and you need to get into your divine wisdom, especially with Sedna." Okay. She was abandoned by her father to drown. Long story. Uh, when this one comes up, take a commitment to your meditations, okay? New moon tomorrow, manifest, follow those ideas, write them down, and then the sun will illuminate. Okay? Make your choice. The sun will illuminate. Know that your trusted sanctuary is coming. Listen, okay? This is what I'm hearing. Just know that each lunar cycle for you is going to be huge this year, Cancer. And I'm feeling especially you've got, not only is it a new lunar cycle with a new moon, but also it's moving into Pisces, which is the end of the lunar cycle. So it's kind of an end and a beginning, which is why maybe you're feeling this way, combined with the Mercury retrograde. It's a little bit crazy. But let's talk about your dark, your shadow, what you're not seeing. All right, seduction. So my Cancers are getting it on, can I tell you? You are full of fantasticness, but be aware. be aware. Don't go out trying to hurt someone. Use your seduction for yourself, for your beauty. Recognize your inner beauty. You really aren't right now. Okay, make sure you aren't trying to hurt anyone right now, because that card will remind you that seduction done in a malevolent way will not work to your advantage. Caradwyn comes up when your inspiration, Ace of Wands upside down, when your inspiration is hiding, when your cauldron is full and bubbling and making beautiful magic, but you can't see it. So call on Caradwyn. She'll remove the fog for you. She will get rid of these scary anxieties and fears that you're finding, and she will assist you in finding this divine wisdom. And then Ma'at, judgment. Remember that Ma'at, the Egyptian, she measures the soul, which the Egyptians thought was the heart, to the weight of a feather. Make sure you're not judging yourself too harshly these days, Cancer. Okay, you've got a whole bunch here that wants you to remember, don't judge others and don't judge yourself too harshly. You may be doing that today. Rein it in. You are perfectly made and beautiful. And that is what you need to remember. Look for the divine wisdom. It's better than your own. And here's to a great day. Remember to look up, Cancer. I thank you for spending time with me.